It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Andrew Nembhard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And for the Pacers, in the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Matthews. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Total confidence. Levine was ready to go.
It's Matthews on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Heat in Miami.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And the Pacers with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. They need this. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future. Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Siakam, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Mathurin. Now Siakam. Three-pointer. Westbrook pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Murray, a screen on Mathurin. Outside for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mathurin, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Levine sets the screen for Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. All sorts of time. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Outside Mathurin. Here's Siakam. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
With a nose for the bucket, length and athleticism and touch, Siakam's got game inside.
Pass to DeRozan. Stolen by Nembhard. That one good for 2. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Left side Levine. Shoots the three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Mathurin with the ball. DeRozan defending. 6 to shoot. Mathurin finds Siakam. Nembhard for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. DeRozan passes to Murray. The kick out to Westbrook. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And checking out some stats for Levine. How last month turned out for him, he's around 18 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Kings leading now by 7. To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. Matthews with it, now defended by Levine. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Nembhard. Westbrook with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 9 points. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Bulls in Chicago. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Five on the clock. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Themselves too much with the transition game, but they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to fast break points.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe, they play in control, and that's an important difference. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Now Mathurin. Nembhard with it. He had 15 points last outing. And he makes good on the layup. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be tested what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Murray Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Nembhard against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Murray, good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Nembhard. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Goes up with a stripe. No good there. Good D by Westbrook.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Murray kicks to Levine. To the inside, DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Siakam. Last game out, 36 points for him. And it's Mathurin missing. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Westbrook. Levine for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Matthews. Still without a basket. Back to Nembhard. Westbrook pulls it in.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Nembhard finds Mathurin. Nembhard against Westbrook. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 6. Kings leading now by 17. Now Westbrook. He's got 7 outside DeRozan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Westbrook. The Pacers making the shot. On the wing, Levine lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. And the Kings lead by 20.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Westbrook for 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
3.
Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Matthews. Fires for 3. Siakam misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Inside, it's stolen by Mathurin. Top of the key, Siakam. And it's off the back rim, no good. Kings leading now by 23. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. DeRozan's shot is good.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start, yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Siakam outside. Another miss by Siakam. And so it's Sacramento holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Bulls. They've got Jackson. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then it's Walker, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Westbrook. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Levine to the middle. Here's Robinson Earl. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
McConnell against Westbrook. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, "It takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges." Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by Isaiah Jackson. DeRozan's shot is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Levine. The Kings need to get off a shot here. DeRozan's shot is off.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Robinson Earl, the pass to McConnell. Now Shepard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Outside Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Puts it up. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. DeRozan's got 16 points.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Siakam third.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Sacramento, Russell Westbrook at the line for one.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 16. Back to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. Sacramento gets it back. Eubanks the pass to Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Nembhard against Westbrook. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the left wing, and here's Westbrook from the arc. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jackson passes to Siakam. Now Matthews. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. The Pacers making a change here. Buffs jacked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Indiana. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
And right now for the Pacers, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Poked away and stolen by Achua. Westbrook passes to Eubanks, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
No one covering. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Nembhard with it. He's got 8. Here's Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Siakam.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Levine dishes to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Nembhard. Down low. The shot from the low post is good. 10 points for him. Kings have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Now, here's Siakam. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
That free throw missing. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Westbrook. 22 points for him. Levine for three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Levine's got 18 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Clifford. Back to Westbrook. Launches it. It's hauled in by Huff. The Pacers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now Mathurin. Shoots from the elbow. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Trains the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Left side, Mathurin. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Westbrook. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Back to Levine. The three. And again, Sacramento with the three.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. Outside Matthews. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Sacramento's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Back to Westbrook with the shot. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Back to Levine from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Levine's got 27 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Mathurin for three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the shot goes in.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And Indiana shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Siakam for three. They get the rebound. Siakam's gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. Three-pointer. That shot off. The Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And the layup's good off the glass. Huff's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Westbrook. Here's the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second-chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm joined by Rick Carlisle, and Coach, probably not the first half that you were hoping for. What's the biggest area of concern?
Well, early turnovers hurt us. They're making shots, we're not. It's a long game. We just got to survive it and build this thing back up.
Can't give them any more freebies. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Kings.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Zach LaVine has been really making things happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the Kings, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. It's Clifford at the three. Siakam's shot is off.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Here's Schroeder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside Matthews. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Clifford pulls it in. And the Kings shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Just 4 to shoot. For three, Siakam. Rebound by the Kings.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Nembhard's shot is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1-3 since starting the second half. Schroeder, right side, a 3-ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. To the right side. And here's Matthews, the 3. He's off on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
6th in blocks. And for total rebounding numbers, not a strong point for them this year. Top 20 in the league. Some of it's probably scheme, and obviously some is lacking in effort.
And once again, on their block shots, rim protection, Greg, has been a focus this season, and it's gotten them a spot in the top 10. They are very tough inside. Outside, Mathurin. Back to Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine. Schroeder outside. On the wing, DeRozan. It's stolen by Nembhard. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Monk looking around. The tray. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Indiana Pacers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Monk. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, for the Pacers, Garrison Matthews, 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Both free throws good from Matthews. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Schroeder outside, the 3, and there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
It's Matthews on the wing. Indiana again missing. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right side, DeRozan.
Well, they're going to the three-point shot to try to expand their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they had in the first half.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Siakam misses. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Pass to DeRozan for the three. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. 6 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Murray with the defensive effort.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
DeRozan, a screen on Matthews to the inside, and finished off by DeRozan.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Siakam misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Nembhard, the pass to Matthews. They set the pick. Puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Matthews has got 5.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Timeout called by the Kings. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Kings. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Monk. Back to Schroeder. Now, here's Monk from deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Huff. Up top, Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Matthews, no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so here is Indiana. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Nembhard. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Achua finds Monk. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Here's Nembhard. 13 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Clifford pulls it in. Clifford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder. On the wing, Monk. He's covered by Matthews. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target with his 3. Pacers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
A moment now to see the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Averaging 12 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Free throw, good. Matthews. The Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Matthews.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And here's Schroeder. He has 6. Charge, a screen on Nembhard. To the paint, stolen by Walker. Matthews with it, now guarded by Monk. Matthews passes to Jackson. Now Nembhard, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Second, the Pacers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
For Sacramento, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Monk. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Clifford. Monk finds Schroeder. Sharge with the screen for Schroeder. Inside. And slam dunk by Sharge.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Saric away from the basket.
It's stolen by Monk. Nembhard against Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 13, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
One shot.
.139 left to play in the third. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. Covered by Achua. Looking to end the run. Clifford pulls it in. Clifford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Monk kicks it over to Schroeder. Charge, a screen on McConnell. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by Shepard. The Pacers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Saric. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Schroeder looking over the floor. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Inside. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. Shepard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Monk. jacks up a three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Sacramento, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timeout called by the Kings.
Mr. Cameron's ready for the Pacers High School. Thanks, team. They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's McConnell, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Shepard from outside off the mark. The Kings shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Pass to DeRozan. There's the three. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Shot clock at 5. To the paint, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, McConnell, such a heady playmaker. That's a nice pass there.
And it's Westbrook missing. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Jackson gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Siakam, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Now DeRozan, after Westbrook's missed three, over Walker. Sacramento again missing. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Siakam inside, off target at the rim. Pass to DeRozan, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's jacked in. Now here's Levine. Now DeRozan, guarded by Walker. And it's DeRozan missing. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 18 points for Siakam.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's McConnell, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Siakam against Murray. Lets it go from 11, and good that time. Siakam's got 11 points here in just the second half. Westbrook surveying the D. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam outside. Pass to Huff. Siakam inside. Murray with the defensive effort. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Shepard with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Huff, no good. The Kings shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And finished off by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Over Murray. Indiana again missing.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Offensive rebound. Pacers shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Siakam, good.
The moment that pass was on its way towards Siakam, he knew he was going to shoot it. I love that confidence.
And it's Westbrook missing. Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Impressive move that time. Siakam getting it to fall and gets a chance for a three-point play.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Now here's Westbrook. DeRozan, a screen on Nembhard. Knocks it loose. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Sacramento ball.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And the Kings making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. They set the pick. Mathurin against Murray. Siakam inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
DeRozan a screen on Nembhard. And finished off by DeRozan.
Classic play that time by Westbrook, making space with the pick and roll to create for his team.
Nembhard the pass to Huff. Now Mathurin. Now Nembhard. Great touch on the 16-footer.
That requires some body control. What a shot from Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard against Westbrook. Pass to Levine from downtown. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Siakam outside. They set the pick. Back to Nembhard. Taken away. To the inside. That's tipped. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 32 points in the game.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Huff passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Mathurin hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
DeRozan for three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Huff. He's covered by Murray. Here's Nembhard. Three from Matthews. Offensive rebound. Huff takes the three. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Westbrook. Back to DeRozan from outside the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Pacers. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Here's Nembhard. Sacramento able to drain the three. And Matthews gets it to go.
Sharing the rock has always been a huge part of Nembhard's game. I mean, you want the ball in his hands. He's got excellent vision, and really a good basketball IQ as well.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Pacers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Siakam, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Huff. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
LaVine wide open, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Nembhard against Westbrook. Nembhard with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.